Yo, yo, yo! It's Alex here, Lights Out League Racing! And, yeah, it's race 9 of a brilliant and intense season. The penultimate race where there's lots on the line. And as you can see, we're here in Qatar. Hopefully World War III doesn't start in the Middle East. But we're just out the way of it. We might get postponed. We hopefully won't get postponed. Nobody can stop us. Oh, Newcastle just scored. They can stop me. Who can't stop me? I'm my co-commentator for today. It's Mr. Jax Daniels. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm good. It's fine. Excited for some fine racing.
Did you enjoy the fine racing in Div 1 with your last-minute team play?
Yeah, this I didn't enjoy, to be honest. But yeah, it happens. Sometimes I win with team play, sometimes I lose with it, so it's okay.
Yeah, and I loved it. Everyone knows that I love a little bit of team play, and my initial thoughts was there was an issue with Amadi, but when I realised what was happening, it made me happy. What makes me happy as well, we got Terry Red's lover in the chat. Yo, yo, yo! It's Christopher Stretch! I'll tell you what is Stretch. This grid, stretched to full capacity. 20 drivers on race 9 of a, as I said, intense season. It's incredible show from everybody. Hot Stepper cheering on Team Merc. Who's in the Mercs? Pepso and who's the other guy? Who's the one that I couldn't remember was in? Dingleberry or something, wasn't it? McCringleberry.
Dingleberry or Dingle McCringleberry?
Kringle McDingleberry. Oh, there's no lap here. Well, that's his hot lap out the window then. What we'll do is jump on with Mick, the Australian. First one out for a hot lap in his Alpine as he flies down to turn 1, go wide as left as possible to clip the apex of the corner. A little bit scrappy here. The pink livery making his eyes scream. Good exit out of turn 2 though. Flat out through turn 3, it's not even a corner. Then flat out through turns 4 and 5. Stay within the white lines. Very tricky exit on turn 5. Avoid those track limits. Slowest corner on the circuit, turn 6. Where he's hugging the apex a bit too much. Might as well call it a teddy bear. Around turn 7, which is a very tricky corner where you've got to try, kind of feather the throttle, get a good exit. As turn 9 is flat out, ride the apex as much as possible around turn 10, which is very difficult. You've got to be hesitant on the rotation as it opens out on the exit. As we go flat out again, triple right-hander. Most exciting part of the circuit. Full throttle where you've got to keep it in the white lines, trying to avoid losing your back end. Flat out again, left-hander turn 15. Again, good lines there from Mick, the Australian. And final corner where you want to compromise your entry, maximise your exit, foot down on the throttle as we go down the 1 kilometre straight across the line. And he gets himself original pole, 1:23.8. I think we're going to be in the 1:21s. But I'll take the pole for now.
I was watching Benji Boy and was like, strange, this commentary doesn't match what I'm seeing here. Like, oh, there's 2 Alpines, okay.
Well, Josh goes into the 22.4s. As Benji on those in to save himself a set of softs.
What took out the Qatar Airways advertisement? What was the pole in Div 1? It was 28, 37?
Was it 20.7? Yeah, 20.7. Because I think did you get 20.9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adina Rui, P4, 24.2. The Sauber driver.
I think everyone got a sense now that you have to start, or that you save yourself 1 soft for the race.
Well, that's what
lots
said.
Of people on inters.
Yeah, Dan Morris just doing a lap just to get a feel of the track, although I don't know how much of a feel of the track you get. As we've got Sky
You should
Glide.
get a grip of his setup. There were some last-minute changes, I heard. These are insider infos directly from the garage.
I hope you paid for it. Skylight. Is it Skylight's debut today? P3?
I think. Yes.
Pepso Bismol. He's got a poorly tummy, but not at the moment. He's P6. Nagel in the Williams jumping up to P8. Next is Dingleberry. Dingleberries are those like lumps of shit that hang from your bum, aren't they? You know, the bits you just can't wipe. At the moment, he's P4. Sygate, though. Oh. Sygate with a storming lap. Front row, 22.9. He's especially this last half of the season, he's putting some incredible qualifying performances and just needs to follow it up in the race. But they're currently front row for the McLaren.
He's doing really good, and I think he also must think that EA Sports delays this update so he can ride the wave he's currently riding. Please don't bring the update. Don't change anything on the, how do you say, motorics, car, engine, whatever.
You know they're going to make some sort of update that's going to just completely ruin everything.
Ah, yes, of course. There's no doubt.
So we got a few drives.
If we also see the strange battery behavior we see in the testing. But it will be interesting to see the first race this weekend, how everything's doing, if the racing differs very much from what we saw last season.
You'd like to think so. Nagel, P3, 23.8. So good 9/10 behind Sygate. Josh at the front, good 9/10 ahead of Sygate. So a big gap to be filled. But I predict there's the likes of Benja, Terry's, Lennon, Dan, Keys are all coming out for their first flying lap.
We're still waiting for the big boys.
Terry's in the pink.
And the big girl.
He's that much of a girl. I bet he's got a fanny like a ripped out fireplace. He's been damaged. He's on screen now. Let's keep an eye on him. I bet he stinks. Keys is hoping he doesn't get damaged this time. Well, let's hope you don't get damaged in quali, mate, because that would be weird. I believe he had some sort of incident with Dan Morris in the Div 1 race. But for both of them, it was pretty much a practice run. As Skyglide in the Red Bull doing another lap, goes up to the front row with Josh. Still 8/10 behind, though. So Josh with that big gap. And be interesting to see how he compares to everyone else. But fastest lap for Terry, fastest first sector for Terry's.
Oh my god, you already know something.
Yes. He wishes.
Have the fastest
It's because that hole where his vagina is supposed to be.
Smooth through here.
Around.
You can invalidate easy here. He doesn't go on the limit yet.
It looked like it went off track though at turn 11. And he's managed to keep it within the white lines. The game's letting him off. But he's got the fastest second sector as well. So absolute flying here, the Visa Carb. As Adamako, 1:21.6, so 4/10 ahead of Josh. Adamako reserving for Chest Bowl. Didn't have the greatest of Div 1 races, but it'd be interesting to see how he gets on in the Div 2. As Terry joins him on the front row, 21.7 then. So, interesting.
Adam also making his debut in Division 2, where he will race in future.
Dan Morris just ahead of Terry's. Just two hundredths behind Adamako.
So we have our Div 1 benchmark here, and now we will see who or where the boys in Division 2 are at, who are looking to get promoted into Division 1.
Well, Lennon won't get promoted at this rate. He's just invalidated.
Oh, Lennon.
The nonce.
Quali is not his thing. Aside of last week.
Let's keep an eye on Benja then. We saw it had a brilliant race in Div 1 prior to this. Guna up behind his teammate up to P5. Slight slipstream here for Benja. and goes up to P6. With a 22.1, 300ths behind Benji. Benji's first run in the Alpine. Current championship leader. He needs to finish ahead of Terry's and Lennon to have any chance of winning the championship this week. I've got the gap. He's got 30
Regan,
points on
no.
Regan.
No.
Is he on a lap?
No.
Oh.
It was Terry who was just having his in lap. But
All right.
now we have the real Damon Hill doing his out lap. I see an impeding incoming. Yes. Oh. Caught on my screen at least.
Was that Damon Hill in the in Dan Morris?
Edina Rui was
it? Dini Rawi's on an out lap, so it should be okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he just stays on the racing line.
Or did Rui compromise Damon Hill? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, other way around.
Let's see if he sticks in a report.
Pepso up to P10.
All the PlayStation boys must be angry at Pepso now.
Yeah, the absolute slut on a child's console.
Xbox, turn off.
Hey Siri. Keep an eye on Magel. What we're doing.
Benji Boy invalidated. Okay. The next in line would be Cygate, who's on an outlet.
We've got Magel, who's just under 2/10 up currently, which will get him ahead of Pepso. Needs to find plenty of time though to start making any strides into the top 10.
Yep. Damon Hill took P10 off Pepso.
It's not bad considering he's slightly compromised. 2.5 up for Magel. He's looking very twitchy on the rear end coming out of the corners.
Where's Callum Jr.?
Currently P16, yet to set a lap.
Quali then.
You're right. You're potentially right. He was a very naughty boy last week. Oh, United equalised. I didn't notice. I'm too busy watching this smashing quali as P12 now for Magel. As Giza on his first lap goes up to P8. Josh on an out lap.
I think the next line is Desync. Descent.
So
takes the
great.
right line.
It's had a good couple of weeks the past few races.
Purple sector 2, interesting.
Casemiro equalising, very good.
Then Morris, I think it's Kringle McDingleberry or whatever.
Yeah, he's McDingleberry. He hangs from the bum. D-Sing going up to P4 with his first quali lap. Lennon is validated again. Lennon's not having the best of qualifying, and he tends to have those weeks where he just can't keep it within the white lines. The same with Adina Rui. He's going to have to go again.
Must have think that the 3 extra points for no track limits today must be already in danger.
Well, both Keys and Skyglide both invalidating as well, so let's keep an eye on Josh. He's invalidated as well. Come on, guys.
Keyser, not on a lap. The Red Bull, invalidated.
At the moment, Adamako on pole. Josh is going again. Let's keep an eye on the Haas then. See if he can improve on his current time. He's pretty much... Oh no, he's bailed already. Let's keep an eye on the Mercedes, both out. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
God bless the United States of America.
Oh my God. Don't get none of that from Rosberg when he's commentating.
I think we have an owl in the chat.
Dan Morris not happy with Dingleberry compromising his quali.
Really?
So we'll see what Dingleberry does. Wipe your bum, man.
Is this Terry's Reds on?
Lost of traction on the rear end on the first corner there from the Mercedes. Does not look like he's got the best of setups. With us being in the Middle East, there's probably quite a bit of sand on the track, and he invalidates.
2 minutes to go.
Those coming out now will be their final flying laps. So we jump on Pepsto and see if he can improve and do a better job than his teammate.
Where's our championship leader?
P6. And he's in the pit still.
Away. Oh, this will be tight.
So
he's coming out just now.
Yeah, he's going to have to rush round. He's going to be one of the final ones to cross the line.
But he has to make up at least 5/10 to get pole.
Need to see Lennon as well come out. He's got one chance and one chance only.
Lennon needs to make up at least 1 minute and 21. I think he won't get a lap in. He's way too late.
And Regan McKinnon as well has just come out. I think D Singh is the last one coming out, and I don't think he's going to have enough time to get round.
No. It's very tight. I think D-Sync won't make it, and Lennon will be super tight. He will massively hurt his tires on the outlap already.
Ardina Ruiz invalidated. He's going to have to go again. So we'll keep back on the Mercedes. Mercedes invalidated. He's going to have to go again. Will he have enough ERS? I doubt it. So we'll jump on with... Dan Morris is on an outlap, so we won't jump on with him.
Terry's, or is someone else? Alpine.
It's outlap.
Make it in the box. Alpine outlap. Terry's will be the next one. Good last corner from Terry's.
And takes pole, 21-4. Pulled that one out the bag. Gestures up to P4 in the Haas. Lennon has crossed the line just in time. D-Singh is done. He will not improve as predicted. We've got Benja, who's coming around the final corner.
Lennon will have a huge roadblock in front of him for this qualifying.
Benja onto the second row, P4, 21-7. I think he'll be well chuffed with that. Sygate's in the pit, so he won't improve. The same as Real Damon Hill, who's facing the wrong way in the final corner.
Oh, Adam invalidated on the second penultimate corner.
Magel's invalidated as well.
He was 3/10 up. And now he sits on track. Maybe he will disqualify himself, which would be very nice for everyone of Division 2.
Ardina Ruiz in. His teammate goes through. What can Dan Morris do? Crosses the line. Dan Morris on pole! And as you said, Adams disqualified himself. 21-3 for Dan Morris. Regan McKinnon, first run. P6 for the Visa Carb. Looking strong. Kieser will start P9 highest. Who've we got next? It's a Haas, I think. It's Mr. Saturday. Gunnar Ads.
And directly behind him is Lennon.
Lennon, P3. He needed that one. Gunnar going P9.
That's interesting. Gunnar started the lap right in front of Terry's.
I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Benji, the championship leader, is P8, yes. So Dan Morris on pole.
Pulled that one out of his arse.
And he's screaming, yes! Yes! He'll be happy with that one. And maybe his compromising from Dingleberry may not be needed to report and give the stewards a week off, please.
Please.
Please. It's his first pole in a long while for Dan Morris. And he puts him in good position for the start of the race. Adamaco starting from the rear, as mentioned, but he should be able to carve his way through over half the grid. Try and do a bit of a Portuguese. But a big job on for Benji.
If he doesn't do it, we need to think about... He will start right behind Callum Jr.
Oh, that's terrible. Dan Morris on pole, 21.3, just over a tenth ahead of Terry Reds, who joins him on the front row. Lennon P3 with Benji alongside him. Great qualifying from the Williams. Josh P5 and Regan McKinnon. D-Sing and Benji on row 4 with Gruner and Saget rounding off the top 10. Keys and Skyguide on row 6 with Damon Hill and Magel. Row 7, Pepso Mick. Row 8, Dingleberry Rui, Callum, Baby Callum and Adam.
No, he's baby
at the back. Yeah, Callum Jr. Callum Jr. He's like the commentator for WWE. JR. RKO out of nowhere. Lennon said he had dirty hair, so we'll take that lap all day long. Lap it up, my friend, like the little dog you are. Yum, yum, yums.
Now, is this championship race open again?
It's open because Benji's behind his two rivals with Terry's and Lennon P2, P3, so he's got a big job starting from P8. It'd be interesting to see how he gets on. He's had...
Phantom XD needs an invite. But who's Phantom?
Who are you, Phantom? Ah, there he's back in.
Who are you? Okay.
I don't have you as a friend, so I can't invite you. That's why you need to send me a friend request so I can invite you myself. If you get invited by somebody else, I can't invite you.
P. Kringleberry. But can't you see him on the last people?
I don't know. No.
I'm checking.
I've just got my friends list.
Is he back in?
He's back in now, yeah.
Ah, okay, good. So
just having a couple of minutes while we wait for...
Just scaring us.
Oh, Newcastle got a red card. Who got sent off?
Oh.
1 second, guys. 1 second. We're having an absolute lucky season, I tell you. Well, I say lucky.
Are you
Man
Newcastle?
City 2-2. Oh my God. João Pedro. Oh, I've took Cole Palmer. Oh, for God's sake, I hate my fantasy football.
Liverpool lost.
Jacob Ramsey. Interesting. So,
Tottenham. Are you a Tottenham fan?
I am not. I'm a normal human being.
Oh my God, they're really close to getting relegated. It's crazy.
It would be absolutely hilarious. So,
Champions League.
No, they'll be done. They'll be done. Right, so here's a no hards race as we navigate around the formation lap. Man City 2-2 with Nottingham Forest. Arsenal are 1-0 up. Away to Brighton. Chelsea 4-1 away to Villa. I can't remember what the Fulham score is, but United are 1-1 away to Newcastle. Newcastle down to 10 men.
Fulham lost 1-0.
To West Ham. That's good. That's good because West Ham and Forest both getting points. If Tottenham lose tomorrow, it'll be hilarious. So Pepso and PNT are both disqualified already because they both started on hards. Even though I don't know how more clear we can make it. So both Mercedes are already done. Most drivers starting on the soft tyres with Terry's, D-Sing, Keyser, Skyglide, Magel, Idina Rui and Callum and Adam all starting on the mediums. I don't know how we can make it more clear, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, idiots. Qatar's a really reasonably new track, opened in 2004. built in just under a year, cost 58
Close to
million.
2026.
Yeah, close. There's a bomb. Cost $58 million to build. Pretty cheap, but to be fair, there's nothing there. They just built sandcastles, really, didn't they?
It's like 2 barrels of oil.
Yes, that's the most expensive thing here. It's a 5.4 kilometre clockwise circuit, 16 corners, 10 to the right, 6 to the left, with the 1 DRS zone down that 1 kilometre straight. 67% chance of a safety car and BSC with a 26-second pit stop. So you won't be doing more than you need to. There will be at least a 2-stop. Katamise and Div 1 did do the 1-stop, but didn't really play out how it should have done. Dan Morris on the front, slotting into his grid box at the front of the order for the first time this season. But he's got Terez and Lennon and Benja all hot on his heels. Last few drivers jumping into their grid box. Dingleberry got kicked for some reason. It wasn't me. And I can't invite you because you didn't add me as a friend. Serves you right for going on hards. Dan Morris waiting patiently. It's a 374 metre run from rundown from pole to turn 1 braking point. You have to jump in a car because you can't see the lights. You can see him now. It's 5 lights up and they're out immediately. And everyone's been caught out. Dan Morris and Benja both sitting there. And it means Lennon's taking the lead of the race with Terez staying in P2. That was incredible. Big gains from Benji up to P5 and Saget up to P7. Both Mercedes down 3 places. Big gains from Callum Jr. up to P15. And Vale Damon Hill as well, P9. He's finally got going, but a lot of people did not get going.
Well, this is how you can lose pole position in the blink of an eye.
I do not know what happened to Dan Morris, and there's a Mercedes out in the gravel.
I think there's some huge connection problems.
The connection is he can't drive. he can't drive here. His car's he's not even in his car. Shames. But Lennon's leading the way. He made use of those soft tyres and has got ahead of the pack.
Terry's using the mediums here, so we have an interesting battle till the end at the front.
Josh got himself up to P3, goes wide at turn 15. A good start for the Haas driver as well. Regan McKinnon as well, also up to P4. But it's the start that Lennon needed. Dan Morris and Benja both getting caught out on the lights changing quickly. Speed in the pit lane for Pepso. Italian hand gesture in the sand. You're going to get humped by a camel for that. Adamaco going through on Callum Jr. Red Bull Reserve. Alex Harry Music. Who are you? Let's be having you, says Dan's had a stinker off the start. He has, but just needs to rewrite himself. It's a train all the way down to Maiglan P14 for that P1. So it's still to play for. Mercedes going on to the mediums. Do we say that's an early pit stop so he's got off the hards as quick as possible?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
He punished himself.
He's punished himself. Yeah. I agree. Although it depends. Depends if he's going to do
unless he wins, then he will get a pit stop.
Well, if he does medium to mediums, then it's not really a pit stop. Yeah, but Damon Hill just slightly breaking away from the pack, just back in that DRS range.
First attack of Terry Sweats on the lead.
He's fastest
laps getting handed around like a whore.
My favourite kind of whore. Shared between friends. Oh, Lennon just... I think there was enough room there. I thought Terry's thought that Lennon would come wider.
Don't send this in, I will be annoyed.
We'll send it back.
With
compliments from the chef.
Exactly. Josh sticking, or everyone is sticking with the front.
Yes, Seigate just slightly adrift from Benja ahead. Just a little open air. Hopefully he can just close the gap a bit. But it depends on his tyres. If he's used all 3 sets during quali, his will wear off quite quickly. And he's got the real Damon Hill and Guna chasing him down.
He will be a sitting duck on the straight. Just like Lennon, unless Terry's gets a bad exit. But the dirty air is really crazy terrible.
Like, yeah, I can imagine through turns 12 to 15.
Yeah,
it's really hard to follow.
If you have then 2 cars in front, I had it in the last 2 laps. It's like crazy.
Oh, was that when the team playing stopped you from getting back? Okay. Terry's taking a look on the outside of turn 1 again. Has made the move, stick this time and takes the lead of the race for the first time. Damon Hill's got past Seigate and Adam Mako. Oh, what's going on here though? Seigate's off on turn 1. I think there's slight contact potentially. He's lost a few positions down to P13 as we see Callum
Schumacher racing Callum.
Goodwill to a racing at the back. And Callum making a move.
Little bit of racing.
The Australian who got provisional pole in quali. Fighting here with Callum Jr. in the McLaren. It's like I'm looking at Callum's twin. We'll jump back up to the lead of this race. Terry's just trying to get out of that DRS.
He's pushing like crazy. Where's the DRS detection? Okay, I see it. Oh, Lando will lose DRS.
Yeah, Lennon's just dropped out a bit, and again, he should have some really good tyres because... wait, no. He invalidated, didn't he, his runs?
So maybe a little bit of compromised tyres.
Yeah, and he's compromised with Josh on his rear wing. DRS, there's a train behind him, and he's got to be careful he doesn't lose plenty of possessions. Terry on his own, getting a fastest lap. On the outside, Josh goes up to P2. We've got a yellow flag, and it's the McLaren of Seigate, was facing the wrong way on the final corner. And not had the best of starts. Will we see him dive in the pits? He does. Maybe get some fresh rubber on. He's lost traction. We saw quite a few drivers do that in the Div 1 race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Portuguese on the final quali run ended up backwards. That's why he started at the rear. Terry's is
at least no damage.
Storming away. Almost 2 seconds now.
Is he? I mean, he had 2 seconds before, and Josh maybe catches up a little bit here. Maybe which let him could do. Let's see if Terry's can extend the lead. I think through these corners we should have much more traction. You can see it. Gained the 110s.
Lennon looks like he's struggling, you know. He's fell out DRS of Josh
Lennon,
now.
You're struggling. And the first victim.
He's just in and out.
Lennon, did he lose DRS?
I think he has. I don't think he's got it. And he's going to have to look in his mirrors for Regan McKinnon.
Closed. Now Benji, Regan McKinnon. Yeah. A little bit too far.
Benji taking a look on Dan Morris. Not quite. As we see D Singh in the Ferrari getting ahead of the Red Bull reserve of Kessler, who's been banned. He's been hit with that hammer. So there's an opportunity for Skyglide on debut. Doing a respectable P12 so far.
Now Terry's really has a good strategy here because everyone behind him should be on softs and he's on the mediums. He can go a little bit longer and maybe avoid some traffic then.
Well, yeah, he can wait for everyone else to pit and then, should come out ahead of everyone else. No reason to do any sort of
Fat-hole.
undercut. And, you know, he might even try, with his gap that he's got in front, he might even try a one-stop, you know.
I think it's really difficult. I don't know how I mean, the tires felt alright even after 11 laps. So possibly he could go for it, yeah.
This battle
Or if
here.
you like to be racy, you just stick on a new set of mediums and just pedal to the metal and
It'll be
do
interesting to
29
see.
quali laps.
It'll be interesting to see which one of these soft tyres. And somebody has dived in. It's Benja. So Benja going to try for the undercut. Get rid of these soft tyres. He just hopefully he doesn't come out in some traffic, which would compromise the undercut.
I think he will come out dead last, but he will have a big undercut on the guys ahead if they stay out 1 or 2 more laps.
Keys are overtaking Guna.
Held by Callum Jr.
Yeah, Keys are making moves on Guna, and Singh following through as well. Singh going wide. And Guna losing out a couple of positions. May have expected that position to be back. Depends if he overtook before the corner. So Benja come out in P17. He's got a good open air to the likes of Callum Jr. and Mick ahead. So needs to make this undercut work, and it'd be interesting to see if it does when the rest of the pack pit.
Oh, yellow flag. Dan Morris.
Oh, Dan Morris facing the wrong way, coming out of turn 10. He's lost traction on the exit. And the pole sitter's not had the best of starts at all. I think he creamed his pants that hard. He's that wet. He's slipping everywhere. As Josh, Benji both in. Trying to...
Oh, Callum missing an end plate there.
Guna's in as well. Callum Jr.'s probably had a bit of... Callum? He's got both.
No, Adam.
Oh, Adam.
And now Benja, he will come ahead of Gunnar maybe. Yes, of Gunnar, but Josh? No.
So, Benji's just come out.
Benji.
This is going to be wheel to wheel around turn 1. He's come out ahead of Benji, so the undercut slightly worked for him then. Ahead of the Alpine. And just a 1 tyre offset. A good call from the Williams.
DRS quickly to defend on the straight.
Dan Morris has decided to pit as well. Has managed to come out ahead. Oh, side by side with the Mercedes. It's a ghost car, so he should make it move. P18 for the pole sitter.
So Rugged McKinnon sticking here. Another yellow flag for Callum Jr. in the gravel.
Coming
keeps going.
round turn at 9.
Also Regan.
Well, we see Damon Hill go in as well. Damon Hill carries on for another lap. He goes up to P2. So Aston Martin's coming in the podium positions. Terry Redds with a good 8-second gap. Now it's where Regan, McKinnon and Lennon come out with the likes of Josh, who's just coming around the final corner. There's a good battle behind him. Benja trying to make a move on Mick. Mick will have DRS as well, so this overtake's not going to be as easy. But they've gone through and done the undercut on both Regan McKinnon and Lennon. Lennon's come out behind Benja and ahead of Benji. Ah! Spider-Man meme! Benja's managed to get past a Mick. Lennon's gone through as well, and Benji, almost collides with his teammate, does, and Mick hits the wall. He's been bullied by his teammate, Regan McKinnon, goes through that open door as well. But Benja has gained, I think, 3 or 4 positions on the undercut.
He should be net P3 now.
Can he keep it going throughout the rest of the race, though? Can he thwart off the chasing pack behind? It's going to be a great battle to the end, and he's only a second or so behind Josh as well.
Yeah, if he can push a little bit here, he can catch the DRS. That looks like Josh is pushing a little bit through here.
Damon Hill's in. One less person to overtake, so Keys are now up to P2.
Oh, and Benji Boy already worth 3 seconds if I'm not wrong.
Well, that's not going to help his podium chances. And Gunnar as well. They're racking him up. And like Mr. Jack Daniels said, there's an extra three points for grabs for those that don't get any track limit penalties. Oh, his hands were down by his side. Bugger off, Shillington, you hint. They're claiming for handball, but his hand was down by his side.
Who?
So, Newcastle, they're asking for a penalty.
Oh.
Giza in DRS behind D Singh, who's made an overtake on the Aston Martin. So
Terry's with 10 seconds lead. I think he can chill now and do a one-stop.
I think he can hold out, yeah.
I mean, he only has to pit when the guys are right behind him.
He's not. He's going in. He's going in. He's not risking it. High chance.
Will he come out
of a puncture? Well, he should come out ahead with the open air. He should come out ahead and be a net P1. D Singh goes through.
It's very long here. I think he's staying ahead of Mayo.
Magel's got swamped. Double overtake from Josh. He's gone deep as well. I think trying to avoid his teammate. And Lennon's got ahead of Josh. Josh will try and retake the position. He looks on the outside of turn 1 as Terry's has come out ahead of Lennon. Lennon on the defence. Italian hand gesture for Magel, speed in the pit lane. But Lennon's kept the position ahead of Josh.
I was just wondering if Kizu was P2 a second.
Yeah, it's just the front two still yet to pit. Sygate and Adamako both in. Magel, Italian hand gesture, man. But it's a battle here for the P1 because Terry Reds has come out and hasn't really gained any time. It's just a couple of laps of tyre wear, and the cars behind it are within DRS. As what's happened to Dan again. Dan's lost it coming out of turn 5. And he's not having the best of races as his teammate gets passed as well by Callum Jr. and Adam. Adina Ryu having a look on the McLaren.
Lennon just missing out on DRS.
D Singh keys in the pits, and D Singh gets an Italian hand gesture as well in Qatar for speed in the pit lane, and that could ruin his chances of a podium in the Challenger Championship. Terry retakes the lead of the race. Lennon is pushing as hard with the fastest lap, knowing that he's got cars behind him trying to chase him down.
Yellow again for Pepso.
Pepso. I prefer Coke. Coca-Cola.
Oh, I would love that.
Callum in the pits. D Singh comes out behind Skyglide.
You should have changed his name for Pepsco for Qatar. Terry storming away once again.
Yeah,
While behind him, the battle unfolds for P2.
And all the while, with Terry's and Lennon finishing ahead of Benji, it will mean the championship will go to the final race of the season. Benji, with that track limits penalty, as you mentioned, will not help his cause. As Magel gets overtakes the Ghost car. Ooh, Ghost. Both Saubers on top of each other, getting hunted down by Sygate. And Terry's showing some pure dominance here. He's managed to get himself ahead. And just no messing around as Josh and Lennon side by side. Going through turn 1. Lennon's not giving it up, but Josh has gained the position on the inside of turn 2. Lennon trying the switchback, coming on the exit, but Josh has got the position secured. Gets himself a track limits though. And I don't think that was his plan and could potentially compromise the chance for a podium here. And we'll hope those around him pick one up as well.
Hitting the back of Lennon.
Benja or Benji?
Benja.
Benja getting excited, seeing that Josh has picked up a penalty. Could get a chance for a podium. And am I right? Would it be his first podium of the season?
His first real podium? Is he in the professional?
Yes. I'd have to look back. I'm not sure.
Chance.
This battle for P2. Going strong. All the way down to Regan McKinnon. I'll tell you what, Regan McKinnon on it's his season debut as a full-time driver. Definitely one of the
most improved drivers.
Most improved drivers, absolutely. Lennon round the gearbox off Josh, but not close enough to make a move yet. And I think he's just biding his time. Correct.
Benja got a P3 in the professional, but no podium. No, he got a podium last week.
It shows you that I have a memory like a sieve. I've slept since then.
Did we? How many 3-second penalties did we have in Division 1?
Not many, but there's only a handful left who are going to pick up those bonus points. And again, Lennon and Terry's, those 3 extra bonus points could make a massive difference.
Yeah. The more people collecting penalties here, the more worth out of 3 points.
And especially for
Meagle.
He's crying now. Why do you cry, Meagle? But for Terry's and Regan McKinnon, those 6 extra bonus points will go towards the overall constructors. And as it stands, Visa Carver leading the way with 509 points, 45 points ahead of McLaren, 87 ahead of Alpine, 90 ahead of Red Bull, and 93 ahead of Aston Martin. So all still within a shout, but some big points picked up, potentially being picked up here. As D Singh getting the fastest lap. And the 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Again?
No, he didn't get another one. We're just going to lose positions. Idinarui in the pits, getting rid of these soft tyres.
Well, Josh faring very well here. He's leading Lennon without DRS all the time. So it seems like his ERS management is quite good.
Yeah, holding on strong, and it's just a shame he's picked that penalty up because he knows that the only way he's going to is not going to be effective if the drivers around him pick one up or he does pull away. But
there's still 14 laps to go for anyone picking up a penalty. Oh, looked like Benja was cutting the corner, but okay, I don't see the track limits, so maybe there was one.
Another one there for Guna. And then having a look here on Josh now, and makes the move up to turn 1 and gets himself up to P2 now on track. And he's been biding his time, taking a look over the last few laps. Has now made his move and is ahead of the Haas. We're all going to be doing another pit stop, so it'll be interesting to see when people pull the trigger. Will anyone try and undercut?
Terry's must be thinking, what a boring race.
No, he's going to be absolutely loving this.
Callum.
He's going to be loving this, and he's going to be loving it because it's put him even more potential to win the championship. He's in for a better shout. You know, yeah. Benji's currently running.
You never know what happens in the last race.
Italian hand gesture for Pepso. With how it currently stands, Benji will finish P6, so plenty of points gained for likes of Terry's and Lennon. So I reckon he'll be loving it, but he'll also be sweating like a dyslexic on countdown. And that's our first retirement of the race. Thank you for retiring in the pits, Pepso. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Callum Jr. Getting more points on his licence. Callum Jr. got some penalties. Keys are making another move on Gunnar again. Carbon copy of his previous move. Up to P8 here for the Aston Martin. Very consistent race here. D-Sing taking a look as well, but he's got his penalties to serve. As Sygate's in the pits then for his final pit stop. D-Sing having a look on the inside of the Haas of Gunnar. Good driving from both wheel to wheel as they approach turn 7. The Haas will have the inside line, but it should be better traction for the Ferrari coming out of the corner. And gets himself just ahead. Brilliant driving from both. And D-Sing gains the position up to P9 ahead of turn 9. And we've got a yellow flag. And it's Skyglide facing the wrong way, coming out of turn 10. And sees his teammates screaming past. Lets him go. Been having a great race, Red Bull Reserve. Just a slight glitch on his portfolio. Interestingly enough, Benji is just slightly out of DRS.
Is he dropping down the pace now? And will he fall a victim to Regan McKinnon?
Potentially.
7. He must be thinking.
He's thinking what?
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 6, 7.
What did you say? Deleted. At the moment, Benji looking at back-to-back podiums. Benji just coming back into play, but which one of these will pull the trigger first?
Josh slightly losing touch to Lennon.
Both Magel and Dingleberry both pitting. Magel, of course, serving that 10-second penalty. So we'll come out in P18. Callum Jr.'s retired. I missed that.
No, you didn't miss that.
Didn't I?
As Lennon in the box, followed by Josh. Followed by everyone.
So they're all following each other. Regan McKinnon's the only one that's carried on. So
doing a centipede in the pit.
A human centipede. It's where does Lennon start and Benji end.
Terry's must have at a moment. Okay, now I need to watch the time because now I need to pit and come out ahead of all of them.
Interestingly, Benji then's come out on the softs. So he's going to be looking racy for the last 10 laps of, and Benji trying to overtake on the pit exit. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, it's
a little bit of touching.
And Benji forcing his way through.
Another return into turn 4, maybe. Go for it.
Josh getting past Skyglide. Stuck behind Adam. Adam's not going to be an easy one to overtake. But Benji has got past Benja. Hopefully Benja's tyres will last the full. It's going to be about 11 laps now. I wonder if he could go a couple. I wonder if he could have gone a couple of laps longer and just trying to use the best of the tyres, because I think they're going to drop off in the final few laps.
Absolutely. Maybe we will see a safety car.
If we do, then everyone will be in for softs and they'll be completely ruined. Yeah. Regan McKinnon in with a bit of open air. Could he have done a potential undercut?
This will be very tight. Too tight.
Tight like Benji's trousers. Skyglide in. And Regan McKinnon is on the pit exit on a cluster of cars. Comes out at the back of them, but we'll have that slight tyre offset
And no pen.
And no penalty, same as Benja. Katame's noticing there's an imposter. Yes, it's a Dingleberry. As Benji looking on the outside of Adamako. Wheel to wheel, and he's got himself slightly ahead. Coming round turn 7.
The rivalry going here.
Benja forced his way through the Red Bull as well. Did what?
Oh, putting the pants down on the division 1.
Well, I don't think Adam fought too hard. I think Italian hard gesture.
Here, 9 lap old tires. Okay.
Katames is ignoring Terry. Go Terry's. He's going Adam. And Sargate retiring in the pits after speeding in the pit lane.
Adam picks up the track limit again.
Damon Hill's in.
The real Damon Hill.
No, I think Adam, knowing that there's a championship players, let them go. And he's pitting as well, so Damon Hill on his way out the pits and won't join that cluster of cars.
Mindful business. Going on the softs. Now we should see Terry's pitting anytime soon. Because the pit lane is pretty long here, and I think he's crossed already the... he will come out maybe right in front of Lennon again.
Yeah, should do. I think
you lose 28.5 seconds in the pits here. And right now you're sitting at 28.6. Is he doing one more lap?
He's going again, surely. He's in a good position. He's got DRS.
He must be listening to the stream.
He's a cheeky bugger. He's cheating.
Oh. I expected something to pull up.
Well, that would have completely thrown a spanner in the works if he did.
Putting on the hearts. No.
Oh, he likes it hard. Keys is in as well.
Girl likes it hard.
He likes it hard. D Singh, though, is carrying on and will come out in the lead of the race. He does have a penalty, but I suspect he can go to the end of the race, you know. The Ferrari. And he could also play a part in trying to hold Terry's up for his teammate. Now, that could be interesting. We saw Ahmadi play a part for Benedict against you. Could D Singh do the same and hold Terry Reds up for Lennon? As Keyser comes out behind his teammate in P9.
Terry has a healthy caution to Lennon. But will the softs die in the end?
They should be okay for the amount he's got left. He's got 8 laps including this one. He should just about survive.
I mean, they will survive, but will his pace survive? Putting in the first fastest sector 2.
True. So Benja's dropped away from Josh, but he's ahead of Benji. Benji's got Rega McKinnon for company. As Adamako picks up a penalty, running P13.
No team games by D Singh.
He's in the pits. Lennon will be shaking his fist. Damn you, D Singh. Gets himself some fresh tyres, gets rid of that penalty as well. And will come out quite far
goes
down.
Over quick, only 6 steps to go.
Yeah, and I think that's normally what happens when you get a bit of company. Flies a bit faster. But there's been some great battles, some very close racing. Still all to play for. As Adam gets himself the fastest lap. Josh just over a second behind Lennon, but does have that 3-second penalty, which as it stands will promote Benja up to the podium. I think that's one thing that Benja will try and keep an eye on, is make sure he stays within that 3 seconds. Otherwise Josh will get himself on that third step. He's got to keep one eye behind him with Benji and Regan McKinnon closing in. Terry Reds with their fastest lap. All points matter. That's one extra point towards the championship challenge. And he's looking very, very comfortable. Very comfortable, the Reza Carb. He's going to be his own worst enemy if he loses this. Benedict says these softs really fall off, so Benjamin may struggle. We shall see. Not long left to go now as we the final few laps of the race. And Adam Mako is retired in the pit lane and has called it a day. Hopefully he's had a better race than he did in the Div 1. But get 0 points for Red Bull.
I think Terry's has it in the back now, 7 seconds. P2 also locked in for Lennon, unless he's doing something really crazy now. But the P3 is up for grabs.
You know, if he picks up a crazy penalty, then you know, Benja is there and be able to jump over the back of him, currently closing the gap on.
This was crazy.
Give me a heart attack. So Benja under 2 seconds now of Josh, pushing hard. No, he's got Benjamin Regan McKinnon on his tail. Regan McKinnon's eyeing up a potential podium as well. Doing a fine job. D-Sing setting another fastest lap.
I mean, he needs to get to Benja, and then he has a P3 to his name.
As we see Dan Morris, one of the positives of today's race, making an overtake on Skyglide up to P11. Eyeing up a potential top 10 here, the Sauber. As we keep an eye on this gap here for the front. 4 laps to go. After this one, can Benja's tyres last? Is that the noise he's making in the car?
Oh, Regan sliding around. Oh.
Right. Well, as you mentioned, you know, he's stuck behind 2 cars. And,
it will be very difficult for him to overtake. Yeah. Needs to be there when there's a mistake.
Oh my God, that was close.
What?
Xerxes just had a shot from outside the box,
Xerxes.
and that was going in. It's a great save from the keeper. Oh, that's a worldy save.
Did you know that Xerxes played in the 3rd division in Germany?
Yes. He played a bit for Bayern Munich, didn't he? Was it for Bayern Munich too he played for?
Yes, as well.
Yes.
I heard he was a bitch at Bayern Munich.
I think he's probably been a bitch everywhere, and that's why he's not really been that successful. Oh, crap ball. We approach the final few laps of this race. Skyglide has not managed been swatted away from Dan Morris yet. So they're close on the track. And another 3 seconds to Benji. That's big. It'll definitely drop him a position. He has to be careful he doesn't pick any more up, otherwise he's going to be under threat for the likes of the Aston Martins. Interesting. Oh,
Regan right at
no
the start.
way! I hate Newcastle. Bloody barcodes. Who even are you? You don't even play. Oh, for God's sake. Benja still consistently around those 2-second mark, and that's where he needs to stay. Say hello to Terry Reds with his 9-second gap. Nice and comfortable in his armchair. And should take a nice, straightforward win in her armchair. Who was that that let him bloody go? Josh is closing in though on DRS on Lennon. What's happened here to Lennon?
Why?
He's lost a bit of time here, and Josh is all over the back of him with DRS. Oh, Malassia. And
no, he was always 7/10 behind him.
He's 2/10 now, and that's not good news for Benja, because if Josh is in DRS of Lennon, it will pull him out with the out of the 3-second penalty mark. Bloody, I hate Newcastle. They just
Alright.
They think they're our rivals, but they're not. We just don't care about them, or they're just scummy. Bloody. Go and put your shirts back on. Benedict cheering on Benja. He's closed the gap back down to 2.2 seconds on the penultimate lap. Lennon has to be careful here of Josh. Lennon, of course, will have the 3 seconds if Josh tries making overtaking as potential contact. It could be absolute drama. Terry's just started his final lap of the race.
And if Josh overtakes Lennon, he could get out of the 3 seconds and keep his podium.
Well, that's what I was saying, but I think Benja's staying there. But he's got cars all over the back of him. Benji's taking a move on the inside of turn 1. That's not what Benja needed. Wheel to wheel around turn 1. Benji's forced his way through. And this could compromise Benja's podium. As Regan McKinnon looking to try and do a switchback move on Benja. Going wide out of turn 3.
Has this really changed everything now? Because Benja's really right on the edge of the 3 seconds to Josh.
Benji's got shitloads of penalties though. And Benja is out of the 3 seconds. That battling with Benji has potentially caused him a podium.
Just
Apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, Miss Daisy. As Terry's comes round the final corner, and what's been quite a comfortable race for him. Benja picks up 3 seconds as well. That's definitely cost him a podium, but Terry's takes the win in Qatar and puts a title challenge right to the end of the season. Lennon crosses line P2. Josh will come home P3. Regan McKinnon gains 2 places up to P4 with Benja P5, Benji P6. Spider-Man meme. Real Damon Hill will come home P7 ahead of his teammate Kiza Giza, who's in P8. D Singh with many penalties comes home P9. Will he get jumped by Goon? I don't think so, because Goon's got shitloads of penalties as well. Dan Morris gains 2 up to P9. What could have been for the podium sitter. Skyglade jumps Gooner as well up to P11, so P12 for Gooner. And I think what that does do is it's P1 for both Visa Carbs in their respective tiers. Bloody Geordies. And that's the drivers crossing the line. Dan Morris says Callum Jr. is one of the worst drivers I've ever driven against.
Or is he meaning Callum? The big Callum?
Maybe the big Callum. Spinning him out. And there's Terry's in his girl's clothes. Where's his dress? It's there on show. And he's absolutely sweating. D Singh with the fastest lap. Damon Hill with driver of the day. But of course it's decided for by the drivers. So Terry Reds, congratulations, takes the win. With Lennon P2 and Josh taking that third podium spot. Big charge on Benji for the championship. Regan McKinnon comes home P4 and P1 in the Challenger. Benji coming home P5, P5, Benji P6. Real Damon Hill gets P2 podium for the Challenger Championship. Akiza P8, P9 for Dan Morris. D Singh taking that final podium position along with the fastest lap with a 1:23.0. Sky P11 on debut. Not too bad, my friend, but you got many penalties. Guna P12, Idaree P13. Dingleberry from hanging from the bum P14. 15th for Magle. Mick, the Australian, P16. With Adam Akusage, Callum Jr. and Pepso all DNFing from the race. And what a race that was. That was exciting. Right to the end, and it makes the championship right to the wire.
I had like a full page. This is the biggest page of Dragons I ever saw.
In the Challenger Championship.
18 seconds.
I think.
Let's check the tables and do the math quickly.
Well, Regan McKinnon, I think, takes the lead of the Challenger Championship.
How was it again? 2 + 2 is 5 or whatever.
2 + 2 is
Do you know this
Matic. No, I do not know.
The tingles.
Dingle's hanging low.
Okay, no, this is the... Okay. Benji Boy had a lead of 30.
Not anymore.
Came in P5, P6.
P6 with the penalties.
I don't know the point system still. I'm in this league forever.
Well, this adding up's pointless then, isn't it? But what that does do, I think it closes the gap for both the Division 2 and professional championships. Challenger Regan McKinnon will take the lead of the championships ahead of Guna, and with Kessler banned, his championship challenge is out the window. Visa Carb potentially.
So Terry's made up 23 points, so everything to play for in the last race.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going to be sweating next week. Clammy hands. Clammy hands.
Where are we at? In Spain. And he loves Spain, I know it. This will be his favorite race, and maybe he will win the crown in the end.
He got his first win in Spain, so...
Would be a huge bottle drop of Benji, but let's see what happens.
It's what happens when pressure gets to you. He's doing an Arsenal. Oh my god. Right. But next week, not next week, our final race is in 2 weeks' time. So join us then for the climax, Division 1 at 7:30 UK, where big congratulations to AMS Callum and Benedict for their respective championships. The constructors are all to play for still. So be an eager eye watching that. And that'll be followed by the Div 2 race at 9 PM UK, where all the championships are still up for grabs. And who will come on top? Dirty. My name's Alex. I've been joined by Mr. Jax Daniels. Thank you for joining us. Peace out.
Peace.